Afghanistan and more broadly to South Asia. But sadly, he abandoned that approach and I think actually recreated a lot of the deficiencies of the Obama administration with a timeline for withdrawal and talking to the Taliban without the Afghan government present. And that was kind of the setup for the Biden administration's failures. But, the Biden administration did not have to adhere to that. Remember, the Biden administration said, well, we had to adhere to Trump's policies. I think that might be the only area where they felt so obligated. Yeah. Right, exactly.
Yeah. Another theme in the book, you write about your perception that Trump often sought the praise and approval of strongmen foreign leaders like Vladimir Putin, the Philippines' former president Duterte, so that he could be seen similarly as a strong leader. Tell me more about that.
In that first year of the Trump administration, I relate the story of really imposing more sanctions on Russian entities and individuals than the previous 8 years of the Obama administration, the provision of lethal assistance to the Ukrainians. But President Trump really always had faith in his ability to make it a big deal, right? And I think he fell into the same kind of trap with Putin that George W. Bush did, President Obama did. Remember this reset strategy, and then even President Biden, when he went to Geneva and thought that maybe they could have a meeting of the minds. And so my message, and I relate this in the book, is I would remind the president, hey, this guy is the best liar, best deceiver in the world.
Well, you say that you observe in the book that you wished Trump could separate the issue of Russian election meddling from the legitimacy of his presidency.
Yeah.
Why has he been so unable to make that kind of distinction?
Well, you have to think, when he came into office, right, there was this cloud of so-called, collusion, which was proved to be false, right, on the part of the campaign, and you had the Mueller investigation. That create kind of a sense of beleaguerment for him, and what he would do is conflate three, distinct but kind of related questions of, hey, did they attack the election and try to undermine our democratic process? Heck yes, they did. That's what the Russians do, right? There's the great book by Thomas Rid called Active Measures. They've been doing this kind of thing, the Soviets, going all the way back to the 30s. But the related question is, do they care who wins? I really don't think the Russians give a damn who wins our elections, right?
The chaos is the point.
The chaos is the point.